Kumusta? Magandang araw. Ako si Raymond and welcome to my channel. Our lesson for today is all about the common verbs and their tenses. Let's start. When we say verbs in Tagalog, we call them as pandiwa. Pandiwa verbs. The first pandiwa that we have here is akyat. So when we say akyat, that means to climb. Akyat. Akyat. Here are the tenses of the root word akyat. We have umakyat, umaakyat, and aakyat. For the past tense, we have umakyat kami sa bundok kahapon. Umakyat kami sa bundok kahapon. So kami is we. And then bundok is a mountain and kahapon is yesterday. The present tense, for the present tense, we have the sentence or the pangungusap, umaakyat sila sa bundok Makiling. They are climbing Mount Makiling like right now. Okay, next, bundok is, what I've mentioned earlier, is a mountain. For the future tense, we have here, aakyat si Maria ng bundok Makiling bukas ng umaga. Okay, bukas is tomorrow, bukas ng umaga is tomorrow morning. So, aakyat si Maria ng bundok Makiling bukas ng umaga. Ikalawang pandiwa is the salitang ugat or the root word aral. When we say aral, that means to study. And for the tenses of the verb here, we have nag-aral for the past tense. For the present tense, nag-aaral. And for the future tense is mag-aaral. For the halimbawang pangungusap, we have for the past tense, si Clara ay nag-aral sa Universidad ng Pilipinas. Universidad ng Pilipinas, University of the Philippines. Okay, it means past tense. So Clara is already a graduate of the University of the Philippines. Next, for the present tense, we have here ako ay nag-aaral ng agham sa Universidad ng Cebu. I am studying sciences or science at the University of Cebu, Universidad ng Cebu. Next, when we say agham kasi that's science, ayan. Next, mag-aaral ako sa California sa susunod na taon. Susunod, the root word is sunod, next. And then we've learned already that taon means year, so I'll be studying in California next year. Okay, next. The third one is hiram. That means to borrow. That's the salitang ugat. For the past tense, we have humiram. For the present tense is humihiram. And for the future tense is hihiram. Okay, for the example sentence, for the past tense, si Ana ay humiram sa akin ng pera na pambili ng pagkain. So Ana borrowed money from me, which will she be using, which will she use to buy food. Bili is buy, and then pagkain is food. So, and pera is money. Next, we have here for the present tense, ako ay humihiram sa kanila ng bigas. I am borrowing rice from them. Humihiram, continuous siya. Next, for the future tense, we have hihiram ako ng pera sa'yo sa susunod na buwan. So, I'll borrow money from you next month. Sa susunod na buwan. So, buwan means month and it can also mean the moon. Okay, but in the sentence here that we have on screen, it means month. Ayan, hihiram ako ng pera sa'yo sa susunod na buwan. Okay, next, pandiwa is balik. When we say balik, that means to return or to come back. And for the tenses of the verb, we have bumalik for the past tense, bumabalik for the present tense, and babalik for the future tense. For our halimbawang pangungusap in the past tense, we have bumalik ako para makipagkasundo sa'yo. So I came back to make peace with you. Bumalik ako para makipagkasundo sa'yo. So that's for our past tense. Ayan. For our present tense, we have siya ay bumabalik dito tuwing linggo ng umaga. Siya ay bumabalik dito tuwing linggo ng umaga. So he or she comes back here every Sunday morning, tuwing linggo ng umaga. Ayan. Next, for the past tense, for the future tense, we have babalik ako dito sa bahay ninyo mamayang hapon. I'll go back here in your house later this afternoon. Mamaya is later and then hapon is afternoon. Next verb is we have bangon. So when we say bangon, that means to get up, bumangon, bumabangon, and babangon. For the past tense, we have bumangon ako dahil sa ingay na aking narinig. So I woke up or I stood up, I get up because of the noise that I heard. Kasi ingay is the noise and rinig is heard. Bumangon ako dahil sa ingay na aking narinig. For the present tense, we have the sentence, sandali lang po, bumabangon na ang tatay. Just for a moment, sandali lang, father is getting up. Ayan, so sandali lang po, bumabangon na ang tatay. And for the future tense, we have here, mamayang ikalima ng umaga ako babangon. So I'll wake up later at 5 in the morning. Ikalima is like at 5 time, and then umaga is morning, mamaya is later. So mamayang ikalima ng umaga ako babangon. So that's for our pandiwa, bangon. The next one here is basa. When we say basa, that's our root word. It means to read. For the tenses of the verb, nagbasa, nagbabasa, and magbabasa. And for our halimbawang pangungusap, we have here for the past tense, nagbasa ako ng nobela kahapon. So a nobela is a novel and then kahapon is yesterday. So nagbasa ako ng nobela kahapon. For the present tense, we have sa silid aklatan ako nagbabasa at nag-aaral. So silid is a room and then aklat is a book. Silid aklatan is a library and then nag-aaral like what you've had earlier, aral means to study. So, I'm reading and studying at the library. Next, for the future tense, we have uuwi na ako, I'll go home. Magbabasa pa kasi ako ng aking aralin. I have to go home because I still have to read my lessons. Aralin are our lessons. Like ang ating aralin sa araw na ito is all about mga common pandiwa. Okay, that's for the root word basa. Next verb is bayad. When we say bayad, that means to pay. And then for the tenses of the verb bayad, we have nagbayad for the past tense, nagbabayad for the present tense, and magbabayad for the future tense. For our halimbawang pangungusap in the past tense, we have nagbayad ang nanay ng kanyang utang. Utang is like a debt. Ayan. Nagbayad ang nanay ng kanyang utang, mother paid her debt. Ayan, next for the present tense, nagbabayad ako sa kanya araw-araw. So, kanya is gender neutral. So, it's either a male or a female, him or her. Yan, it either means him or her. So, nagbabayad ako sa kanya araw-araw. So, araw is the day. It can also mean the sun, but in the context of our example here, it means the day. But it also means the sun. Additionally. Okay, nagbabayad ako sa kanya araw-araw. So you can also say Lunes, every Monday. Martes, tuwing Martes. Yan. And then tuwing Biyernes. Ayan. So yep. Okay, next we have here for the future tense. Sa Lunes ako magbabayad ng hiniram ko sa'yo. So I'll pay my debt to you on Monday. Yan, Lunes kasi means Monday. So that's for our pandiwa, bayad. Next is bigay. When we say bigay, that means to give. And for the tenses of the root word bigay, we have nagbigay for the past tense, nagbibigay for the present tense, and magbibigay for the future tense. So we have here for our past tense, we have the pangungusap, nagbigay ako ng limos sa pulubi na nasa kalsada. So limos are alms, and then a pulubi is a beggar, and then kalsada is street. So nagbigay ako ng limos sa pulubi na nasa kalsada. Next, for the present tense, we have si Maria ay nagbibigay ng pagkain sa simbahan. So Maria gives food to the church. Pagkain is food and then simbahan is a church. For the future tense, we have bukas ako magbibigay ng pagsusulit tungkol dito. So bukas is tomorrow, a pagsusulit is a test, tungkol is about, and then dito is test. So bukas ako magbibigay ng pagsusulit tungkol dito. So that's for our verb bigay. Next verb is tulog. When we say tulog, that means to sleep. And then for the tenses of the root word tulog, we have for the past tense natulog, for the present tense natutulog, and for the future tense matutulog. And then for our halimbawang pangungusap, Natulog ako ng maaga kasi may pasok pa ako bukas. I slept early because I have a class tomorrow. Ayan, maaga, early, pasok, like I have to go to school or something or go to the work. Yan, so may pasok pa ako bukas. Next, for the present tense, balik na lang po kayo bukas. Just to return or come back tomorrow. Natutulog na po ang tatay because father is already asleep or sleeping. Ayan, balik na lang po kayo bukas. Natutulog na po ang tatay. Okay, next here for the future tense, we have alas 8 ng gabi ako matutulog mamaya. So, I'll sleep at 8 p.m. Tonight. Mamaya, that's later. Okay, alas 8 ng gabi ako matutulog mamaya. And then for the last one, when we say bukas, that means open. And for the tenses of the verb bukas, we have bumukas, bumubukas, and bubukas. When we say bukas, that's tomorrow. But when we say bukas, that's open. So we have bukas, tomorrow, and then bukas, that's open. For the past tense, we have here bumukas ang pintuan kahit walang tao. So the door opened even without any person there, even no one is there. So bumukas ang pintuan, so a pintuan is a door, and then tao is a person, wala is no person. Okay, bumukas ang pintuan kahit walang tao. And for the present tense, bumubukas ang Jollibee tuwing 8 ng umaga. So Jollibee opens at 8 in the morning. So bumubukas ang Jollibee tuwing 8 ng umaga. And then for our future tense, we have bubukas na lang ako ng sardinas mamaya. So I'll just open some sardines later. Maybe because he or she is feeling tired and unable to cook. So he or she will just open a can of sardines later. Mamaya is later. So bubukas na lang ako ng sardinas mamaya. Okay, so that's all for this lesson. I hope you learned something new, and please don't forget to click subscribe if you learned something from this video, because I'm uploading new videos every other days. Ayan, every week. Twice a week, I guess, something like that. So, maraming salamat, paalam at ingat. So, thank you very much, goodbye, and take care.